What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. So today we're actually going to talk about how to play Bossa Nova on the Congas. Just a nice chill variation. Oh yeah, it's about to be soothing up in here. Welcome to Percussion Life. My name is Eric Perez. Some of you already know that by now, but I had to welcome you to the channel, and I do hope that you enjoy these videos. And if you haven't subscribed already, just hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, find out whenever I upload. And I normally upload videos that you request. And to all my day ones, man, thank you so much for all the love, all the support, man, just commenting on the videos and sharing. Trust me, man, in times like these, this is where, you know, I feel the positivity and just the love, man. And because a lot of you actually requested it in the video that I made a collaboration with Felipe, aka Cajon Master. Thank you guys for spreading love over there too, man. But a lot of you guys wanted to know what I did in that collaboration. And yeah, before I can get to that, I need to talk about where these influences came by. Oh yeah. So Bossa Nova is actually a Brazilian rhythm that actually kind of started in the late 50s by João Gilberto and Antonio Carlos Jobim, and didn't really get popular until the early 60s when Stan Getz kind of heard of it and loved the Latin vibes and the jazzy vibes, and yeah, he kind of popularized it along with people like Dizzy Gillespie. And if you really get into the essence of it, Bossa Nova is like the perfect fusion of samba and jazz. It's very chill, very relaxing, very soothing. We could say it's very cool, just not doing so much. It's like the perfect music to just drink something with. That's how I put it. It's so relaxing, so chill. And to many, a lot of people don't consider playing congas to Bossa Nova, and there's a reason for that. And it's a pretty good reason if you ask me. The thing is that Bossa Nova is so relaxing and so calm that an instrument like the congas can overpower it. Especially if you have players that really don't know how to handle their dynamics and really try to do too much while playing Bossa Nova. But someone that I'm really influenced, especially when it comes to Brazilian patterns, is Paulino da Costa. And he really was one of the first ones to just kind of push that essence in regards to using congas in Bossa Nova grooves. One of my favorite albums is actually from Joe Paz and Paulino da Costa, which is called Tudo Bem. And you, man, off the bat, I think the first track is Corcovada or something like that, and you feel how he's communicating that groove along with the drummer and along with the guitar player, and it's like all of it just such a beautiful fusion. And though his approach is somewhat how I take it, so a lot of that Bossa Nova grooves are influenced by Paulino da Costa. But in this particular song and in this particular collaboration that I had with Felipe, basically I would say the perfect setting. I was one of the last people to lay down their track, so the bass was already on there. Felipe already played his cajon, and he had his shakers, and as well he had the guitar player. All that was already laid down for me, so I already had the idea how to use this specific groove so I won't crash with Felipe and his patterns that he was using on the cajon, which were amazing, by the way. So there was a lot of communication because it was jazz. I was doing certain things to kind of communicate with all the other musicians while I was recording, but there were two specific grooves that I used in that really kind of help carry me to that communication, and I just wanted to share them with you. They're very simple, very easy, and I think it's something to add, especially if you get a Bossa Nova gig or something like that. I think it's just a great way to learn dynamics, especially on this groove. Super important. Dynamics is all over this. You could really play with your volume. You could really work on, you know, playing softly but still being somewhat present. So the first groove, I actually did it in the A and B section, and I also did part of it in the saxophone solo of this song. I will link the song if I haven't already I will link it so you could hear it all. It's very chill, very relaxing, and you'll see where I'm doing it in verse 1 and verse 2, this specific pattern, and then how I change it when it comes to the chorus. But let me show you just the verse version or the A section first, and then I'll show you what I did during the chorus. Super relaxing, calm, chill vibes. You gotta love it. So like I said, Bossa Nova is very relaxed, very chill. So my volume isn't like if I'm playing a tumbao. It's not supposed to be like crazy loud. This tumba is not really, you know, trying to make a presence that's known. And because of the way that Felipe was playing the cajon, I decided to use this type of variation for this particular song. Because there was something that he was doing that really kind of resonated with what the kick drum would do when you're playing Bossa Nova, which is those two hits. Basically, I'm trying to talk with not just the cajon player, but also the bass player who's kind of like driving it as well. So that is where the tumba is really kind of trying to reference from. So basically I start this pattern with 2 opens with my dominant hand on the tumba. After doing those 2 opens on the tumba with my dominant hand, now with my non-dominant hand, what I'm going to do is a slight bass, again, very subtle. It's not supposed to be crazy or anything like that. And then what I'm going to do is a slap or a close slap with my non-dominant hand, but again, it's not supposed to be some crazy hard loud slap. None of that. It's supposed to be very chill, very relaxed. So to put that together, after doing that slap with my non-dominant hand on the conga, what I'm going to do is go back to doing those 2 opens on the tumba with my dominant hand. So it's going to sound like this. So to put that together, now starting to get some of that bossa feel. After doing those 2 opens with your dominant hand on the tumba, now your non-dominant hand is going to go to your tumba, to your non-dominant side, and you're going to do 1 open on that tumba. So it's going to sound like this. So to put that together, and that's basically it. But to go back, to kind of go back so your non-dominant hand can go back on the conga, after doing that open with my non-dominant hand on the tumba to my non-dominant side, I'm basically gonna just do like a finger tap or a ghost note on the conga to be able to start the whole pattern all over again. So to give you that example, just to kind of let you sense the feel as I'm going back to the tumba, those 2 opens that I do to start the pattern, it's gonna sound like this. Now to play it all the way through. gotta love them bossa vibes. Gotta love it. So to count this first variation slowly, it's gonna sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Now for the chorus part, the second variation that I used in this song to, you know, kind of add some sort of bossa nova feel. I basically do the same type of thing, except I move those notes around. So it kind of just adds a little bit more flavor. It just, you could tell there's a difference between the verse and the chorus, but I'm really doing the same timing of things, just, you know, slight modifications. But to hear that variation first before I break it down, it's gonna sound like this. Kind of crazy, right? It's like the same type of thing, just moving things around and a little bit more slaps, a little bit more accent, but at the same time it's the same thing, and I'm still kind of managing my dynamics. I'm still kind of laying off, but now I'm just a little bit more present. So I start this pattern with one open on the tumba with my dominant hand. And then with my non-dominant hand, I do kind of a palm slap in the middle of the conga. So to put that together, and here comes the exciting part, I think, where it gets a little bit more melodic. After doing that palm slap with your non-dominant hand on the conga, with your dominant hand, you're going to do an open on the tumba to your dominant side. And then with your non-dominant hand, you're going to do an open on the tumba to your non-dominant side. And then with your dominant hand, you're going to do an open on the conga. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, but it's going to sound like this. So to put that together, it's starting to get some of them bossa nova vibes there, huh? After doing that open with your dominant hand on the conga, with your non-dominant hand, you're actually gonna come back and kind of just lay your hand on the conga. It's gonna do like a slight tap, so it's gonna give some sort of note. But the purpose of doing that, of laying your non-dominant hand on the conga, is so your dominant hand can do a close slap on the conga. So it's gonna sound like this. And that's basically it. After doing that close slap, you're gonna go back to doing that open on the tumba to your dominant side to start the whole pattern all over again. So just to put everything together up to just the ending point, it's gonna sound like this. Not to play it all the way through. Again, I only use this for the chorus of the song, so it was just for a limited time, just coming in and out of that. And again, being very, very subtle, even though you're kind of moving some parts around, it's just meant to be like, oh, okay, you know, we're changing from verse to chorus, so it doesn't sound just so repetitive. So to count this second variation slowly, it's gonna sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. so you can hear both variations kind of going in and out of the first and the second one, just so you could get an idea of the difference in dynamic and feel that just these two different bossa nova kind of grooves and patterns can actually make a big difference. So yeah, you hear for yourself. You can tell the difference in just how much more mellow one is versus the other. And I think the second one sounds a lot more better, you know, just a lot better with just accompaniment with other musicians. And yeah, again, just watch that video. You can tell when the chorus would come in, I would switch to that second groove, and it just made such a big difference. But yeah, like I said, these two variations are just variations I chose to use on this particular song. I think I normally use a lot more the first one, just because I think it's just a lot more generic, but I do listen to a lot of variations that Paulina da Costa uses a lot, so I try to emulate what he tries to do. He normally does a lot more kind of like tumbao feels. It's a lot weird, like how he places certain accents and notes, and yeah, I try to kind of feed off what he does in regards to communicating with other musicians when using congas in a bossa nova groove. But yeah, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think, and y'all already know what to do. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.